was a woman. Okay, so we're gonna throw out the gun shit. DNA's inconclusive. So
Okay, we good. We good. We Gucci. We Gucci.
we're gonna say Meg's statements. We're gonna consider Sean Kelly's statements. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to consider it. So I think that Tory might have checked about himself because Tory's own fucking witness.
We live. Let me see if the link working again. I had to read. We in here, man. We in here, man. Let me make sure the sound right. Sound right. Sound right. Yeah. We in the building. Yeah. We in the building.
What's going on, Big Just?
Man, you know what I'm saying? We the only two here right now. Brandon in traffic, you know what I'm saying? Soccer dad. Soccer dad in traffic. So Brandon will be joining us. Chris is not here, of course. I guess he on a leave of absence or something. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what's the excuse today. Fuck him.
Man's on strike.
Fuck him.
This is becoming too much like a job. Ain't got no job.
Nigga said it's a job. Oh man, hold on, man. I gotta send out the new link because I fucked up. I hate when I do that shit. Now I gotta send the new link out.
This is a different one?
Yeah, my link was kind of fucked up that I just was sending out. I had accidentally hit end broadcast and shit. So I had to start a whole new one, but I created a whole new link. So you got it on your phone, send that link out. Send that link out. We here though. Faster Cap Podcast. You know, we be on some nigga shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We be on it. But we here though.
Yeah, let me update this shit. Niggas finna hit me like this don't work.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, now that's the old one. Yeah, we tripping. I'm tripping. Let me resend them out. And then we getting started.
Any minute now, this verdict gonna pull up, man.
Man, I'm hoping so.
This has been an interesting case, man. Like,
Leroy said he coming too, so shout out to Leroy.
What is this, 2 years in the making? Since this happened?
2.5 years, man. 2.5 years. We gonna get there though. We gonna get there. We gonna get that though. What you been on though, man?
This case?
Man, I ain't even been watching sports, bro. I've been sitting right here in this chair.
I've been
watching academics,
I've been
Milagro.
watching breakdowns. See, like, I like to hear all sides. Like, even people who I know, like, don't want to hear a different opinion. I like hearing what they say. And then, you debate them, you hit them with a couple of facts to see how they respond. Because, you get different temperaments. Because it shows you how some people are not going to change their mind, regardless of what happens.
Some people are not. I've seen a girl say, even if Tory is convicted, like say he's not innocent, she's still gonna say he did it because, black women are, the most mistreated.
I've seen somebody say, they could be another Ring camera that shows video of Tory literally saving a man's life. Mm-hmm. And they'll still say Megan's the victim. And,
damn.
And she didn't do nothing wrong. Like, they're not putting any accountability on Megan.
Damn, like
I've seen that? Yeah. Because believe black women. So we could get into all that, man. But it's interesting seeing people respond to this, seeing the trial play out.
Oh, is this on here? Somebody said hero.
Like, hero.
Check the chat.
Oh, what up?
Check the chat. We in here.
Sounds like a freaking plane crash. Oh, yeah, all the bombs, baby. We dropping bombs, man.
Oh, somebody said, where they say that at?
Right, getting them texts.
Oh, tell them stop texting, get in the chat.
Shouts out to Hero, man. Pull up, man. Get you on on the power one of these days, man. Y'all, but put it all in the chat. Put it all in the chat.
Yeah, man. Y'all get in the chat. Yeah, it's supposed to sound like that. That's how we doing at the beginning, man. That's how we do it.
But yeah, man. So I just been listening to different point of views, people that are there, try to get the most credible sources from the media. It's crazy too. Now you see the blogger versus real journalism beef.
We about to get to that too.
Oh, this just it's all crazy.
We about to start in approximately 1 minute. 1 minute. We about to get into all that.
Y'all catching us in pre-production and shit.
Man, I fucked up the link, so it's my bad, y'all. I had to just make sure that everybody get a chance to actually see this, because motherfuckers to see that and see the wrong link and then just be like, fuck it,
yeah.
I ain't watching. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta make sure that everybody get the right link, because people are damn just ignore the shit out of it. So
yeah, so I'm interested in seeing this verdict, man. I think I'm more interested in seeing the fallout and the backlash from it, though.
That's what I'm.
I just want to see how people react.
That's what I'm waiting on. That's if it goes the way that I think it's supposed to go. But you never know. On these things, it do get a little tricky sometimes.
But I guess it's important for people to understand what everything means, right? Because because Twitter is an entertaining place, but it's also it's a toxic and uneducated place.
Where you could just literally just create narratives. Like I'll be like literally like I've been sitting there all week sitting there like, are people really watching? Are they watching what I've been watching? Like, Are they been getting the same reports that I've been getting?
It's crazy. It's crazy on both sides too. It's crazy sometimes how you hear people say certain shit. And it's just like, wait, what? I see somebody say, what Kelsey got to do with this case?
People are literally saying, like, Kelsey, they're saying, what does Megan's sex life have to do with it? Like, people don't know what motive is. Like,
what do you mean what Kelsey got to do with it? She was in the car. Like, she got everything to do with it. It's like, I see, so who is Kelsey?
People are doing very selective reporting.
So it's just like, oh, man. It's like, but like you said this last episode, most or a lot of people, I'm not gonna say most, a lot of people don't care about the truth or the fact. They just care about being right.
Yeah.
They just want to be right. They want whatever they say to be right.
Yep. So I just sent this last post. All right, man. What's up, sis? Sis says she think it's gonna be a mistrial. Okay. Look, we here, man. Yeah. Facts Cap Podcast, episode 122. We in the building.
In here.
Brandon will be here literally in a few minutes, in traffic, for all the people that come here to hear the Brandon side of things. So do not worry, he will be here. Yeah, man, it's getting a little crazy, man. I guess we'll start off just continuing the conversation, man. It's going crazy, man. Today we got the deliberation for Megan Thee Stallion. Let me see if I can share the screen with y'all real quick. Let me see, what's that? Okay, yeah. Let me see. There we go. We got Megan. Now, let's talk about some of the latest stuff that's been going on. We know the deliberation going on. You see this right here. I'm going to read this caption. It says, one of Megan Thee Stallion's attorneys, Alex Shapiro, gave a statement to NBC News revealing that she is exploring all legal options against bloggers who, I would say, quote unquote, purposely spread misinformation about her and Tory Lanez trial. Now, in the article on NBC, let me get back to the video. Brandon said 10 minutes in the chat. All right, so in the actual article is basically saying people they saying black entities or like people within the culture. They're saying independent, like Vlad. Like,
they was name dropping.
Yeah, they said Milagro. We know that she's been doing a tremendous job with her reporting, and she's been giving humor into it. She's kind of like damn near female academics the way that she's been doing it. Got academics, of course. We've been having, who else? They said No Jumper. Mm-hmm. So they named, the independent people within the culture. And, the narrative is like that those are that really, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of the black sources, people are saying that the black sources are not
supportive,
are not actually
very credible sources.
Even though, you know, they're saying, I think they're even saying lawyers for workers, which is crazy because when he talked about Young Boy, when he talked about all the other trials that he went to, everybody took his word for law. But when it comes to Megan Thee Stallion, it's like he don't know what he's talking about. Right now, he's sitting right there in the goddamn, and he's a lawyer.
And the irony is, this nigga he said this to the Shade Room, which is another blogger.
Yeah. So it's going crazy. But how do you feel about them talking? Do you think that would be a good idea to even, like they're saying, sue, or do you think it's even a pump fake? What do you think it is?
It's damage control. That's the first thing, you know, trying to get scared.
On behalf of who?
I think from Megan's side, like it's one thing
the lawyer, Rock Nation,
her representatives, people who have interest in her public image, her PR team, all that. I think that's a calculated, you know, task. But I think it's just because, you know, if you look at it from one way, maybe this whole case is because of her public image. If from what the court say, from the defense, from what the defense have said, from these sources have leaked, that this whole thing started for her to protect her brand. She blamed Tory because that was the way to shield her from her responsibility. Her own testimony, she was the victim and she had nothing to do with anything. Yeah, right. She was not violent. She was not aggressive in any point. So that would, now that these bloggers are painting her in this picture because of from what the court is saying, from one side, I believe that's why they're like, hell no, y'all spreading this misinformation, which goes into even more things. What misinformation is being spread? Yeah,
what's the misinformation?
You know,
you got to put it out there. What's the misinformation?
An academic spoke on it. He said they were saying that he said something about Tory. That has nothing to do with Meg.
Yeah, they said something in the article about him saying like Tory's DNA wasn't on the gun. Yeah. And they were mad at that. Like, he never said anything about Megan. He's saying that they're saying he's reporting information from the case.
And it's funny, the supporters, I seen it like a narrative be like, people stop saying this is a Megan trial. This is not about Megan. This is the state or the LA County versus Tory Lanez, the trial of Tory Lanez. So now when somebody says something about Tory Lanez, is you disrespecting Megan. Like, which one is it?
See, is it
about Megan or is it?
It's just crazy to me that people like are really mad. Like, people are just like holding Meg to no kind of accountability. Now it's understood that she's lied numerous times on the case. Like, that's factual. That's not even something that should be up for debate. Like, there's certain things that she's lied about. Now, some are saying that type of stuff shouldn't even be included in the trial. It should just be like, did this person shoot somebody? That's not how court works.
It's not how court work, man.
It's not how court works. You have to find the motive. You have to show without a shadow of a doubt that this is the reason that he shot Shawty. But I think that Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, I've never seen so many blind followers. And Megan is kind of like, to me, like Nicki Minaj, like they want to control the narrative about everything to the point where they manipulate their fans and their following to actually be on their side. And that's what I don't like about this situation.
I don't understand. I can't, I guess, grasp the idea of being a blind follower to a celebrity.
Like a celebrity?
Yeah, that's kind of wild to me. Like, a stan.
Bro, they had a Beyonce church. Do they still got the Beyonce church they was supposed to be making in Atlanta?
I don't know. Like, it's one thing to be like a blind to their music or something. Or like if you debating LeBron James as a basketball player, like he's the best. There's nothing you can tell me that gonna change him being the best basketball player. Yeah. That's one thing. Now, if LeBron James commit a crime, he's innocent. that's the weirdo part to me. Like, or she do something wrong, or a character. These people ain't perfect.
Yeah.
Like, these fans is wild, man. It's just no objectivity, no accountability. There's none. They just believe it blindly.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Like, What about Megan Thee Stallion and like what? I'm trying to figure out what makes her just the person to follow so blind. Is it because she's a victim? Like,
bro, I've heard so many different accounts. One popular, if you retweet Meg versus Tory, one of the biggest response from a lawyer, this black lady, defense attorney. She was just like, why do people jump to vilify black women? Even black man and black woman is disgusting how they jump to vilify a black woman when she's the victim, when she's giving up her statement. I just like, what?
But you know, and that's
like they try to big up Tory like he's this big old thing. When here's her words, it's obvious that he shot her. Like that's the only logical explanation. I should be like,
that's what's confusing.
It made me crazy. Like, am I illogical? Like, what?
I'm starting to think that a lot of these folks, to be honest, suffer from some type of mental condition. For real, like there's got to be some type of mental illness, bro.
Woman,
maybe it's like past traumas for some of them people. I don't know, but to just sit here, watch the lies, watch how the case is going. If you're really following the case, how can you sit here and just say it's without a shadow of a doubt? How can you just say that from the beginning? Like, even if you want to say, I definitely think it's a possibility that he shot her, that's fine. People don't even want to stand on that. It's all or nothing.
And there's a lot of people supporting. Like, I guess that goes to my question. And this is not just them. Any statement. If a woman comes out and says, "This man abused me in any way, physical, sexual,"
yeah,
and this man says, "No, I did not,"
you guilty till innocent.
You guilty till innocent, and the whole protect woman. Like, I don't understand that. What does that mean? That means believe blindly.
Bro, I hate Megan for that because I feel like Megan took advantage of the fans. She knew how to get them triggered, how to get them, you know what I'm saying, to a point to where they can just gonna take her word because she's using trigger words like protect black women. Women are the least black women, least protected. To the point where if this nigga is found guilty guilty of all charges, people are still gonna say this is why women don't speak up. This is why, you know what I mean? Like that's what they gonna do. So keep talking quick, I gotta get this done.
I believe two things can be true, right? Yes, people have vilified Megan. That's true. I'm not saying that. That's definitely true. I see it every day on you go look at some of these comments. But I think the problem is, especially like for like people like academics, or maybe academics, sarcasm and jokes and stuff like that. The comments, they'll take it to a whole another level, and y'all put the responsibility on these bloggers or these people because their platform, because the men or the chatters, that's how they portray her. But I think that's just the human condition, bro. They're gonna have trolls. It's the internet. You can't put that all on everybody just because there's gonna be people, no matter what, that's gonna have an opinion about that shit. So that shit kind of crazy to me, man. Like I don't think that we should just blindly believe somebody, man.
Yeah,
I don't care what you are, black, white, Hispanic, male, female. Like you shouldn't just blindly believe anybody. Hey. You gotta have some type of investigation, evidence.
What is going on, bro? I gotta play you something, bro. This shit was funny as fuck. This definitely got some people upset. Joe Budden, his take on Megan Thee Stallion.
So let me be clear to the audience.
Hold on, let me go back. Let me play this. Listen to this.
I stand in my dislike for the girl. So let me be clear to the audience. That has nothing to do with this case or Tory Lanez. For me personally, I've seen this woman do horrible things to some really great people that I have long-standing relationships with in this industry. So I'm biased. Like, you can't just treat my friends and people I with and people I've seen in this game for 15 years a certain way. That aside, I'm talking about her and what she's chosen to do professionally. I want to be clear. I don't know her as a person. She could be amazing.
We doing a podcast.
But there's a lot to deal with when you sign. And a lot happens fast. I stand in my dislike for the girl. So let me be clear to the audience. That has nothing to do with this case or Tory Lanez. For me personally, I've seen this woman do horrible things to some.
They was on Joe's head about that. I gotta find the other one about Joe. But they was on Joe's head.
He said some more stuff. He was talking about her, cause no, not
he ain't even get to that yet. I need to get to that. Let me pull that up.
Cause she said she wanted to kill her, so she wanted to be dead, and he kind of ridiculed that.
About her saying like she wanted to kill herself.
About she wished he would have killed her, like her mental health, and because he responded.
Nah, see, that's a danger. What I will say,
he responded though.
You go ahead, continue. What he said.
So he basically said like about her mental health, like he ridiculed it, and that same like oh shit, hold on. I thought we had a verdict, bro. I seen lawyers that work up there, but basically he was ridiculing her. They was laughing. He was like he disliked her, what she did for 15 years, and then he was making fun of her, and then he's trying to double back, say it's not for the case, but
okay, so
then he got the backlash from women like what Brandon was alluding to, from Vivica Fox, Claudia Jordan.
Yeah, I'm about to play. Let me see if I can find where Vivica Fox response.
I'm hating on that girl.
Okay. Oh no, that's a 5-second video. Here go the whole thing. All right, let me play it. Hold on, let me put on the window couch. All right, this is Vivica responding to Joe. Joe basically said like, "Yo, I ain't really rocking with Megan. She's done horrible things to people I know. Maybe I'm a little biased. This is how I feel about it." Now this is Vivica Fox responding, and she's called him like a bitch ass nigga.
I think Claudia went harder.
So here's what she said.
Joe Budden, if you don't button it up and sit your bitch ass down hating on that girl. Okay, y'all mad because girls right now is ruling rap. It's just driving y'all crazy.
That's what they mad about?
That the sisters is just ruling and taking numbers and can tell y'all about yourself, look sexy with it. It's a new day, but if you wanted some attention, to be honest with you, I think that's the wrong one to try and get it from, because it's really coming out. Facts are finally coming out after so many years.
First off, what facts is coming out? Yes,
that's what I'm confused about, because she said the facts are coming out. The facts aren't looking good for Megan.
She said that the facts came out that she got shot. She had bullet fragments in her feet, and we don't even know them bullet fragments. Shut up.
All right, let's continue.
This trial being long awaited, that she was shot. So, get used to it, brother. It's a new day. Girls are ruling. Sorry, Joe Biden.
That's going viral.
He's not bad on them, too.
I know. Here go Claudia Jordan.
If you want to talk about someone doing something bad to someone that you're friends with, maybe you're not the person to say that. Because from what I remember, you were one that has been accused by at least 3 women of being abusive. One to the point that had a miscarriage and had a whole photo shoot. Well, not a photo shoot, but showed the lost baby in the toilet. I remember hearing lots of stories about you and your abusive ways, allegedly. And the same way you were able to move on and get a huge podcast deal and make a lot of money, that you snaked your friends up out of the podcast. But we'll get into that on another time. Maybe you should allow some
and can tell y'all about yourself, look sexy with it.
Wait.
And the same way you were able to move on and get a huge podcast deal and make a lot of money, that you snaked your friends up out of the podcast. But we'll get into that on another time. Maybe you should allow some grace and be like, sometimes everything that's said about something isn't really true. Or maybe you, of all people, would be a little bit more open-minded. You haven't had a hit in a long time. Well, let me take that back. The last time you had a hit, it was hitting a woman. You have had a hit. That ain't the kind of hit you should be having. And yes, I'm going to go there. And you can say whatever you want about me. I don't really give a goddamn.
I love Claudia Jordan.
I'm sick of people with no valid reason, because I get that a lot too. Well, I just don't like her. Tell me what I did to you. Did I hurt you? Did I take your man? Did I steal? Did I violate you in any way? No, it's just a thing. Well, Megan has that thing about her that makes some men feel that way. And now this whole trial has become about her sexual history. All you niggas that's talking about her have had way more partners than her. Excuse my language on this Christmas show. You all have. But with some reason with Meg, it's so disgusting. How about Tory slept with 2 friends? No one says that.
Nobody cares.
If I slept with 2 homies, I'd be the biggest whore in town.
Yeah,
but when a guy does it, we blame the woman. I don't care how many people she has sex with.
It's not even about, okay, we about to respond to that, but
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, Brandon.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
got it.
It can get bad. Vivica Fox. Hold up. Once regarded as the black woman all of America wanted to be with. Just so we clear on that. Long fall from grace. You don't know how to usefully use your broth. So now, be very careful
Your punani bra.
Continue to speak about me, because I got right here Vivica Fox movies. And let me tell you, girl, here you go right here, 2021.
Basically.
Then you wasn't hooking up. Vivica Fox, shut the fuck up before I book you for a movie. You don't cost but $5 to get it done. I will book that entire Fox old show for $75.99. You better leave me alone. Mind your business. Claudia Jordan.
This is my take on this. Vivica, shut the fuck up. The points you were making,
she don't even know what's going on.
I feel like you just responded, right? And then Joe kind of clapped at you. Claudia, the majority of what she said, I agree with, personally. And the other part, though, she's talking about the double standard of women and men's sexuality. That's not going to change over a case. It just accentuates it. Yes, there's a double standard. Men do not get judged by sleeping with a lot of women. You are actually more looked at high value to a lot of people. And that's
just being honest. We ain't never necessarily saying it's right.
It's just the reality.
It's honesty.
And then it's kind of the opposite for a woman. In a lot of cases, but not all. Right? Shit, Black China. No, a lot of niggas still like her.
But
Kim Kardashian, lots of them like her. Rihanna, lots of them like her.
What's the key point they missing though? Megan slept with her best friends.
Yeah, Megan slept with her best friends, but I guess they saying Tory
didn't even tell her.
So there's accountability with that too. So in that case, yeah, but I do agree. Like Joe,
about it.
You clap at them girls, but they good. They gonna shoot for low. You got your own closet, your own bones in the closet. So.
He ever catch a charge for it?
I don't know.
Everything he got acquitted.
But he did apologize to.
He apologized.
The Joe Buttons.
Her handlers, her team, the people that have to support her through
he apologized to
an exhausting trial. I listened back. I got a few phone calls from women that I love and appreciate and admire. This shit is. There's so many opinions about so many varying things, and communication is blurred. So everybody just is picking a front and going with that. I'm not mad at that part, and that's not what I'm apologizing for. I'm apologizing for the careless manner in which I joked about her mental health. That didn't sit right with my soul and my spirit. And one of them Twitter niggas checked me too. I appreciate it. He did it very eloquently. But that's not funny. Because whether you believe her or don't believe her, can you afford to be wrong?
That's essentially what you're saying. Answer is no.
All right. Look.
Shit ain't always going to be black and white.
Yeah.
Jabs on both sides.
I think that Joe Budden might be the wrong messenger, as according to the women. His podcast ain't even really for women, to be honest with you. So I understand. I understand Claudia Jordan's point. Like y'all said, Vivica, she don't know what the fuck she talking about. She just sound like an old woman wanting to say some shit.
Exactly what she's
talking about women running around. None of them ain't even selling over 30,000.
Man, we're 50.
Let's be honest, they ain't selling. A lot of them ain't selling over 30,000. Like women rap right now is like really more so social media networking.
He's saying is Joe's jealous of Megan.
Why is Joe jealous? He make more through his podcasting than he's ever done with rap than any of these women that's rapping are, besides probably Cardi and Nicki.
I said I hate it. It's like she just
even came out though. He was defending Meg. If you remember when it first happened.
I was defending Meg. Yeah, I get it.
Before there was more facts and more of the story coming out.
My thing is just like I hate. Like she didn't even go against what he said. He said is she was like being mean or doing stuff to people friends for 15 years. Being friends for 15 years. So it was like she didn't even address that issue. Claudia did. She was like, you're kind of a hypocrite. Yeah. You did the same thing. So at least I can respect that argument.
I can, because at the same time, he's done. First of all, the way Joe ruins relationships, business and personal, he's done things to people's friends. So it is kind of hypocritical in a sense. It was more so funny. We'll get that. What y'all think about the little fish?
I think it's just.
I thought that shit was just gonna skate by.
Hey, they said they scared him straight. Literally.
I think it's humor, right? It's humor.
Let me see if I can find the video. Go ahead. Get
It's
to
just
Not Lil Fizz. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Wait. Had to do some research, huh?
I ain't putting no nigga booty hole up on that goddamn screen.
That's booty hole. But nah, I think like a lot of dudes, they do gay jokes, right?
Yeah.
And
Hold on, here go the video. Hold on, so they can get the context. So y'all know Lil Fizz, he allegedly, which he's denying, somebody that a girl I guess he messed with, put up a video of a man showing
that's a booty hole.
his beehole, right? And everybody was like, oh, hell no. He was like, nigga, that's not me. I ain't never did no video like that in my life. In his defense, I would never say that without him saying like that, whatever. So they was discussing it.
Raz B was like, Cap.
On Joe Budden's podcast. And this is what Joe said.
Hey, Lil Fizz, you lucky I ain't see this news sooner. I just started with this one, buddy. But that's why I'm gonna fight y'all. Because y'all have eyes and y'all know some of this is funny. If this nigga got his ass tooted up in the air on OnlyFans, somebody need to know about that. How the fuck I'm gonna know that?
And then on the internet.
Oh, because you be looking at niggas that toot their ass up, nigga. Fuck you mean?
You the OnlyFans king, nigga.
Look, now I'm getting disrespected. I can't even make a joke.
You gonna disrespect me?
You think I'm following Lil Fizz?
You just ran over here showing act. Look, I follow all these motherfuckers.
Do I like skinny people?
Damn, I don't know what you do in your phone,
Lil
Joe.
Fizz too small for me, man.
You know what? This nigga here.
I'll break that little boy.
You know what?
Hey, Ash, what song are you playing today?
Hey, Brad.
Yo.
I have Fizz coming out of Fizz, man. Get this nigga out of here.
Hey, yo,
That's almost as bad as murder.
Not that way.
That's funny, dude.
I was really ready to say that.
Fizz coming out of Fizz.
Yo, young lady.
I was like, I was about to say, boy, that nigga beat me out. That nigga beat me out. Pause.
That nigga
unpause.
beat you out.
He beat me out, man. He beat me out.
Beat the Fizz out of you?
He beat the Fizz out of me, dog.
That shit wild.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. I understand the humor.
You gotta know your friends, bro.
I understand the humor, nigga.
Joke,
I say crazy shit to my friends. I would say some crazy shit on the podcast, but you gotta understand, especially with Joe, somebody who they already call sassy, gay, staying in women's business, this, that, and the third. He's guilty of all of it. They say he's abusive. That just come with the territory. I know he don't really mind that shit. He came back out and responded to it and said, hey, he literally started the podcast. I'm straight. Y'all leave it alone. Essentially, he said the DMs was blowing up with big, thick, strong men.
Oh my gosh,
that's man. He said, I ain't know they made 6'9" gay niggas.
Magic Johnson.
Well, he was gonna make Fizz be an Alka-Seltzer.
What the fuck? That's the problem though with jokes. You get unwarranted.
EJ was up in them DMs, 6'9" and strong.
Everybody don't know you joking, so you gotta be careful.
Santana look like he a little strong too. That's why I said, act. You over here talking about you gonna beat up Santana, boy. That's gonna y'all gonna break some furniture in that motherfucker.
That's a
for real.
That's a lose.
You know, the gay niggas like Santana, they be rough as hell. They been fighting all their life.
A lot of gay niggas can throw hands. I heard
and it ain't even standard hands. Like it ain't like 1-2 jab power. It's just. Like one of them shits.
That's just a lose. You can't fight.
Yeah.
Can you slam a gay nigga like kind of like?
Hey,
nigga, I'll beat the fuck. Pause.
What?
If you fighting, do you scoop again?
Hey.
Pause on the whole.
What are you saying right now?
I'm gonna say this. I'll do any. First of all, I'm doing anything
power drive a gay nigga
to destroy. I'm doing anything to destroy. You feel me? I don't care that
so you just trying to finish on top. That's what you saying. I'm just trying to get.
Fuck you, boy.
I was trying to get it clear.
I ain't say nothing about on top. I said I'm trying to
finish on top.
Win this fight. Is there anything gay in that? Don't gotta say pause. God damn. This nigga I mean just making doing selective talks.
Nigga, Joe Budden got all our fucking first hour.
Hey man, y'all make sure. Hey, we want to know. Y'all be on the lookout for the verdict too. We on the lookout. Don't worry, cause I be on it. Cause I got a special video going up. It's already been recorded.
If it's saved in the drafts.
If it's going, yes, it's definitely in the drafts. All I gotta do is switch it to public, and it's going up on YouTube. So, yeah, just make sure that y'all here and y'all watching. Everybody in here, hit that like, subscribe button. I guess we can move on, man. What y'all want to talk about? Do y'all want to talk about YSL, or do y'all want to talk about Romeo and Master P?
Double back on the Romeo?
Huh?
So we doubling back on the Romeo?
Did we talk about Romeo last week?
Yeah.
We talked about the initial one.
They kept going.
This is my stance. Last week.
She said not love on top. Chill.
Last week, you know, I said I was on pretty much take Romeo's side from the initial thing.
Uh-huh.
Looking now with all the facts come out, I feel like both of them probably in the wrong. Right? And that's okay. Everything ain't always right or wrong. Like, Romeo came to the internet first. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But they're both saying, oh, I try to contact you. You try to contact me. It's just nasty.
Did Romeo say he tried to contact him?
Who?
Did Romeo say he tried to contact him?
You ignore my text. The very first message.
Romeo mad because he want his check.
And that's where I did see a little bit of the energy switch from... You're not, you don't value our sister's suicide. So now
it's suicide. She died from drug overdose.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Mental health. Her death. So now you owe me money, which could be a lot of stuff. So I'm not gonna just sit here and say that's all it was about. But clearly there's other issues.
Yeah, it seems like that's the biggest issue.
But and I think what Master P saying is like he could be wrong. He said the way I handle shit. Way I handle my trauma maybe is not, I could have made mistakes. So it's sometimes everybody just want to be right or wrong. As a kid, he probably don't understand that shit from his dad point of view, you know, and maybe Master P grew up in a different time and how they doing that. But it's just it sucks that they got to play out that way, in front of the world.
I agree.
That's the worst part about it because this is something. I'm sure both of them could have sat down and talked about text messages. They could have, they ain't got to each other's number. They could have DM'd it, but they could have worked it out to where we ain't know about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like at the same time, I feel Romeo just a little bit. Because if it's true that he couldn't get through to him and he ain't got a check from Rap Snack, he was the first person on Rap Snacks.
Yeah.
So... But I understand. But also, I look at it as you got enough money to have lawyers. Like
I see it both ways.
I don't care if it's your pops. You can still, if it's business, then handle it the business way. Get your lawyers, work the shit out. Like you still ain't got to put that on.
But before you go, I just respond and I'm saying I told you I was a Romeo fan, but it's just like that business I'm with you. But like what? Even the opportunity to get Rap Snacks, who's that because of?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just about to say. I agree. And Master P just come from the old. You can tell he old school, man. He come from the age of like, yo, I put a roof over your head.
Yeah.
I took care of you, and basically what I did. Now you're still using my name, image, and likeness to provide for your family, for you to get money. It's not even just the Rap Snacks like you on. What's the hip hop show? Growing Up Hip Hop. You got all types of other endorsements that you make.
Movies too.
You in movies. You got that because of what I branded you to be.
Nickelodeon show.
Yeah, so that's what he's saying. Romeo is saying like I should, but I never got paid.
I should have got paid more, or I never got paid at all.
Yeah, like my money was going for your personal need.
Yeah, and it's like,
which I understand.
Yeah, I see it, boy. It's like it's a disagreement.
I mean, as a grown man,
but it's just
want your own bread. Like,
to
you
me,
want your own check coming in.
To me, I feel like Romeo all over the place though. Like you saying, all my other siblings, they had to pay for college. We stayed in the same house since 18. It's like, nigga. So that's called stability, nigga.
You know what kind of house you probably in?
Yeah, I wish I would. Like, come on, bro. Everybody wants stability, bro. Let me see what Courtney's saying. She said she definitely feel Romeo. Is this not Birdman and Wayne all over again? No, it's not. Only difference is they actually look. It's a blood related situation. Daddy, you put me on, but I also did things to put myself on. So how much longer do I owe you? I understand that. That we saying that like. Well, I'll speak for myself. What I'm saying is, I understand Romeo's point. And I'm not saying that Master P is wrong. What I'm saying is I understand also Master P comes from a different day and age. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not saying Master P. I'm sure Master P, he's probably looking at this like, damn, I did make mistakes. I probably should have done it better. That's actually what he apologized for.
He admitted it. He said like going to social media is how he coped.
Yeah, there's literally things that he should have done better. But I also think that Romeo, like you started this argument out about your sister and mental health and how he ignored that. Then it turned into a money issue. And he's saying, oh, I see what the real issue is. The real issue is about money. And he's saying like, yo, you could have called me. You ain't been picking up the phone in months. So even if it is like, yo, I hit you up on the phone and you've been ignoring me, it's kind of like, if you've been ignoring him for months, it's crazy to me. And you've been capping for months, for years with your dad. When you was capping with him and everything was all good, like don't,
Hold on.
Like that's just my whole thing. You look at the not guilty part. Yeah. That was false. Say Cheese had put out not guilty and they cleared it up. But my whole thing is, you've been capping too. So, and you was capping well into your childhood. So maybe it's something behind that. Like, did he just say no about something? Like, I don't know. That's what happens when you put your business out. You leave room for us to speculate. So I ain't saying like I'm with either one that's what's right or wrong, but at the same time, I just feel like Romeo, I don't like the way you handled it. And Master P, he just apologized. Like he said, like, this kind of how I feel about it. Y'all got any more to say on that?
Romeo need to take more responsibility because basically he's calling his dad a liar and everything. He's basically saying you're just a cat. But I think with you got to give your pops grace because, like you just said, you've been riding for him for that long. So it's nasty, man.
It's just kind of like, damn. So one disagreement you gonna tear? I don't know if it's one disagreement, but like
he's not saying disagreement. He's saying just your whole persona's cat.
Yeah, like you're tearing down your dad's image to me. Like
you're turning down their image because we always looked at them as like the father son. That's that nigga did everything. He followed Pops around. He always bigging them up. And then now you want to go online and do this.
Who gonna get cooler first? Romeo and Master P or Bow Wow and JD?
We getting to that. Okay, we'll get to that. Hold on.
Brad gonna call that nigga and tell, hey, shut the fuck up.
Shoot this fade.
All right, so look, we'll get to that then.
Look, I'm scared of Brad.
Here we go. So this all started where Bow Wow, actually JD, told a whole story about how he basically was the reason 106 in Park was created, him and Bow Wow.
He made it for Bow Wow. It was his idea.
Yes. Now this is what he said. It
was created by me. I created the show for Bow Wow. I was watching MTV, and MTV had TRL. And they was catering to NSYNC, and they was catering to Backstreet Boys, and anything white that was coming out that was pop, they was allowing these kids to scream and holler at them. And I'm like, yo, we don't have nothing for black people. Like, where's the black kids that love music? Why don't they have a show like this? So I called Stephen Hill, and I said, yo, I got an artist. We need to make a show just like TRL. He said, what's the artist? And I said, his name is Bow Wow. Of course, he was like, I don't know. Everybody challenges what I'm saying. Yeah. Mind you, they wasn't gonna put Bow Wow on TRL like that because he was a rapper. He was a black little young boy rapping, but he also was 12 years old. Nobody on TV was 12 years old anywhere creating this type of fandemonium, right? I went to Stephen Hill and I'm like, yo, we need this show. We need a show on BET that shows black artists like this. 106 in Park was created by me. I created the show for Bow Wow. I was watching MTV.
All right.
And MTV had...
Now, Bow Wow, as y'all see under there, said that he said JD didn't create 106 in Park, stop the cap. Now, when he said that, the brat had an issue with that. She said, man, what the fuck? I really don't have the time or patience for this shit, but I got both today. Bow, what I can't let you do is discredit my big brother JD, who you called your dad for so many years, because that is pretty much the role you gave him. And instead of y'all saying, hell no, he rocked with you, you are being so rude and disrespectful to this person who believed you, nurtured you, made you a complete star, wrote all your hits, accepted the challenge when Snoop brought you to him. He has never done anything to you but help. I ain't finna let you drag the most non-confrontational person who loved, cared for you, and spoiled your ass for years. He isn't and never would discredit BET execs. He discussed creating 106 before it was created so black people could have their own TRL, no cap. If this is what you want to do, let's fucking go. Pull up, little nigga, with your disrespectful ass, so ungrateful. Now, Stephen Hill commented and said that was also cap. That's not how it went down.
He gave him a little grace.
Yeah, he said it a very respectful way. He said, that's not how I recall it type shit. So, and then Bow Wow had ended up responding saying damn, I was just telling the truth, basically. He said, I'll never get into it with Brat like that. And he said they ended up talking on the phone or whatever. Just react to it. Let me know what y'all think about this.
He's a smart nigga.
Who's a smart nigga?
Bow Wow. How the fuck you gonna go at it with the brat? Leave that motherfucker alone. That's like, nigga, that's like somebody trying to tell your sister something about you. Nigga, you gonna have to go to war with her. Fuck it.
Yeah.
The brat, the way she protect JD, and she ain't gonna let nobody else talk about Bow Wow like that either.
Yeah.
So she treat like big sister, like, yo, nigga, calm the fuck down, cause shit uncalled for. And I mean, what JD said might have sounded in his head. That's how he felt like it went. But he capped a little bit to make the interview sound better. And if Bow Wow would have said that, nobody else would have questioned that statement. That shit would have been. We wouldn't even be talking about that right now. Bow Wow didn't put his 2 cents in.
And I also want to say this. Bow Wow, you was 12, 13 years old, according to them. You don't know what the conversation was in them back rooms and them phone calls. You might have had nothing to do with it. So I will say, it seems like I'm just feeling like this. Maybe because you and JD maybe ain't seeing eye to eye. Y'all always fall out, then y'all get cool, then y'all fall out, you get cool. It seems like maybe right now y'all are on a break from being cool with each other. And it just seems kind of very spiteful the way that you said it. Maybe JD didn't create it, but maybe he might have been the first to say something about it. Or he might have said something when they was already in the works of doing it. Because it wasn't nothing back in the day for us to see shit on MTV and knew that a BET version was coming out of it. You had Cribs, How I'm Living, stuff like that. Like, that wasn't new. Around that time, BET was kind of, I don't want to say it, but they was basically making their own version of everything on MTV. So maybe they could have been already in the works of it, but it was an idea at the same time where he like, yo, Steve, you know what I mean?
But if he feel like that's his IP, he could have just said it more clearly. But if it's his IP, it's his IP.
No, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying in regards.
No,
to
I agree
Bow
with
Wow.
you.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I agree with you.
Yeah,
for the Bow Wow.
Bow Wow, you young. You don't really know the conversation. You didn't know the business at 12 years old, 13 years old. You knew nothing about the business. All you knew was come here, perform, come to the studio, record.
If I was Bow Wow, I would have been under the comment like, hey, yeah, JD, that's how they happen. Like, I would have capped with him.
But maybe Bow Wow feels like his cap has cost him before. Maybe that's their issue. If he feels like JD
feels like Romeo,
Essentially, your cap, and you get a lot of credit for my success or off my name.
Nah, hell no. If he feel like that, he need to slap himself because Jermaine Dupri gets more success off of a lot of more artists.
No, not solely.
No,
he's saying you not that if it wasn't for Bow Wow, JD would be JD. It's more like saying is you made me, but damn, every step you try to take,
he's trying to say you're trying to take credit for every little thing. You don't give me credit for nothing.
That could be.
I mean, according to Brad, he was writing hits. He was doing all this other stuff. Maybe he did.
Has Bow Wow wrote a hit?
I think probably Bow Wow didn't really get fully involved into doing his own thing until around the time. This is just my guess. When he was rocking with Omarion, 16,
When is Fresh on My Head coming?
Around 6. That was 18. He said 18, nigga, making more than your dad.
Nigga, that wasn't nobody but T.I.
That was definitely T.I. who wrote that verse. But he said he's admitted that, and he said that they kind of collaborated on writing the verse. Okay. See what I'm saying? So I just think, I think Bow Wow's a little arrogant fucker, for one.
Spoiled. That's in there.
He's definitely spoiled. He's an arrogant little fuck. His whole persona, if you just look at the way he talks, the way he moves, is JD. He moves like he talks like him. He walks like him. Like he does all the same things. But I just think that maybe they just got something behind closed doors going on, and Bow Wow's just,
Bow Wow being Bow Wow.
He's being Bow Wow, guys. Like, we just have to just... It'll get figured out. I hope he don't... he can't discredit JD.
It's probably already done.
Yeah, he said he already talked to Brat. Brat slapped the hell out. She went to prison. Breaking a bottle over a bitch. You better stop playing. She said, I don't fight. I don't argue. I just hit that bitch with a bottle. That's what she said. Stop playing with Brat. So that's it. Let's see.
Hate how I allowed myself.
Oh, I want to talk about this. Brittany Renner.
I ain't seen her name pop up in a minute.
Brittany Renner comes out and basically, I'm going to leave this up for y'all interpretation, actually. Tell me what y'all think that she's saying, because I don't want to persuade anybody. Just tell me what y'all think Brittany Renner is saying right here.
Hate how I allowed myself to just be used up by men. And that came from a lack of self-worth. I did not understand my value that I was born with. I didn't. And I gave... Again, people look at sex differently, but sex is spiritual unification. At the end of the day, I don't care how you spin it. It's spiritual. For women. For women. Whatever. Okay, fine. For women. It's spiritual unification. And people that I've shared my body with.
Who's she talking to?
When I think about my list, it's repulsive. Because they didn't deserve it. But that was an outcome of me discounting my worth. And it's disgusting. I hate even having that spiritual tie in any type of way. But yeah, I would absolutely change sexually how I move around. And not even necessarily because of the societal outcome. It's more so hate how I allowed myself to just be you.
That was stressful for me. But that's what she said. What do y'all think she's trying to say right there?
She regret being a hoe?
What do you think she's saying?
I think what she's trying. I think what she's saying is what she said. But I think in reality, that white girl laughing at her because that actually she fired.
She said only for women.
Yeah. She needs y'all need to listen to her podcast. I posted something.
I've listened to it a couple times.
I love that bitch because she basically don't take accountability. And that's the thing. A lot of women, when it comes to sex, they don't take no accountability for their actions. That's what she alluded to. Just for women. Damn. But yeah, she said she was just her whole phase. But I disagree with her because she was saying not because of society. Yes, because society. Everything she does is a response to social media and society. Literally.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels, man. He told y'all. He told y'all niggas.
Low value.
He told y'all niggas. He said, yo.
All that sexual liberation shit.
Let's just be honest, man. I'm with B. She basically said, I regret being a hoe. You can switch up the synonyms and, she's trying to talk in circles. At the end of the day, you saying damn.
She don't want to be a freak no more.
I was being a hoe and I probably shouldn't have gave my body to a lot of these niggas that didn't deserve it. That's just what it is. To me, this is why I be trying to say, these celebrity women, these rapper women, and people are gonna look at it well, men do this, blah, 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 but niggas ain't this bothered for who they share their body with. I'm just telling the truth. Niggas do not be bothered about it like this. She's bothered. I don't know, because maybe she felt shamed.
I think because of society, though.
I think that's
why I agree, but that's what she's trying to say because of herself.
China ain't never said that.
You can say whatever you feel that makes you feel comfortable, but at the end of the day, we know the truth. When I'm looking at 3 women, she's tired of being a hoe. Brittany Renner. She's being called a hoe because people say, you know, you could say you're sexually liberated, but then you come on the podcast and you say stuff like this, right?
Then you got Meg talking about.
Then you got Megan
kill herself because she got found out she's a hoe.
Megan. This whole case is because
He
right though.
I mean, in a sense,
Megan, the whole case.
she only mad because everybody figured out she a hoe.
Yes.
That's the only reason why she wanted to kill
herself.
herself.
No. Only reason why she's mad.
Why she wanted to kill herself? Yes, she wasn't worried about getting shot. She's mad that the whole world found out she's.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think she really cared too much after that she got shot.
She's just mad at everybody.
I think that it was more. She's done more of a cover-up job because she's trying to tell people. She don't want people to know
that may be true, but I'm not. I don't think we should say that.
Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we are irresponsible saying that.
That's irresponsible saying that.
Megan. This whole case started because Megan was fucking her best friend's man, and she's done it numerous times.
And it's on the record.
You got Young Miami. She's arguing on the internet.
It's literally on the
because
record.
her pussy can be bought.
Whoa, I disagree. That's where we disagree there.
She's arguing in there because her pussy can be bought and nigga put it out there. I'm not gonna go into the whole side thing. Whatever they want to say, her pussy not being bought. She got a whole show off of this. She getting cars for her birthday. Do you think that she would put up with some of the shit she got to go through right now for a regular nigga? Even for Southside, he a millionaire. No, he's a millionaire. Southside a millionaire. Southside. No, this is Diddy.
That's over there looking like.
This is all I'm trying to say, bro.
Punch in the air.
All I'm trying to say. My sister, she said she need to come from the angle of I have fun and now I want to settle down. It's no different for men. She should.
If she left it at that, then ain't
no
wrong.
But she's like she about to have a breakdown. That's a little different.
Courtney, these women. They say they are liberated, and then all of them are backtracking. My boyfriend's embarrassed of me. Should have told my boyfriend to get the fuck on.
That now, and then they gonna blame men for that. But
yeah,
I got a 2-minute clip just showing this kind of similar disillusion from certain gender. But I just wanted what y'all think about this conversation.
Okay, give it to us.
Okay, hold on.
Argument that pro-life people use.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that you're wrong about women. I'm just saying it works both ways. If you
I
don't want to have a baby with somebody, don't sleep with them. If there's a chance that the condom's not going to work or she's going to get pregnant, don't do it. Same with the woman. Don't do it.
Right, but then then wouldn't you say you'd be pro-life then?
What? Because I'm saying don't do it.
Yeah, because that's the same argument. So then don't sleep with them. You can't get an abortion.
I'm not saying you deal with the consequences. I'm not saying you can't get an abortion. I'm not saying you have to deal with the consequences. But you both have a choice. Everyone has a choice.
Except
the
man.
It's always put on.
There's no choice for the man.
Don't sleep with her.
I know, but don't sleep with him.
Yeah, no, it's true.
So I'm saying if she's pregnant, the baby's already coming. She has a choice. He doesn't. Why is that fair?
Every single pregnancy isn't a choice,
Watch
which is
this.
why things like that. It's true because sometimes not everything isn't all roses.
Are you talking about grape? Is that what you're talking about? That's less than 1% of abortions. It's 0.5%. So it's from the abortion clinic. It's from the abortion. It's from the. Okay. Do you have a different statistic that you brought? So, or is this just based on what you feel? So it's based off of what you feel. So 40%.
Man, shout out to her, man.
So it's just like it's even in that debate. She's like, men don't have a choice, but then it was like, well, women don't have a choice, but men don't have a choice in that situation. Then it's like, well, grape, and then she was like, well, it's less than 1% of those.
Wait, we can't say that word either.
YouTube. Okay. So then it's like, oh, but I feel. And it gets worse. She's like, well, you got to use feelings with statistics. She's like, wait, what? Like, some people be delusional, man, when you have a debate.
Wait, hold on. Do y'all want to see an update? We get not an update on the case, but Party has spoke.
What'd he say?
To any woman, especially ones of colors that has suffered from an injustice, I feel for you. When you do find the courage to speak up, it seems you will be ridiculed. Your credibility will be questioned. Your entire past will be held under a magnifying glass. In an instant, you can go from victim to defendant in the eyes of the public. To anyone with a daughter, sister, mother, niece, or aunt, I pray for their protection. I pray for their covering. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. So to me, it sounds like, is he declaring like a L? He's setting the narrative for the L if it happens?
Two things can be true, but
it sounds like he's addressing the public more so than the actual verdict.
Because
he's standing behind his girl. At this point, you're speaking up like.
They talking about public opinion.
Yeah,
not the jury, the public opinion.
Yeah, he's standing behind his girl right now. Like I get it, he doing what he's supposed to do.
But what he's saying is true.
If he gonna stand behind her,
what he saying?
That a lot of times when victims speak out, their whole life and history becomes under a microscope, and a lot of times they become they had to defend their everything just to and they're the victims. It's not fair.
Is this the grace that Megan deserves? Is this exactly how the way that he's saying it? Does this pertain to Megan to you?
Yeah, it pertains to every victim. Every victim is not excluded from that.
So,
but I think that's we're not talking about the jury. We're talking about the court of public opinion, or either or. This is what I'm trying to say. Depending on how you look at it. In certain aspects, yes, we not like you're speaking for yourself or what you see. You go on the internet, you type in Meg, and look at the comments. Just look at the comments. Does she deserve that?
Shit, do Tory deserve it? Do a lot of people deserve it?
You started off by saying Megan was lying, right? Has Tory's camp
Who started off by saying Megan?
Me and you. We said
today,
that. Yeah, today.
I mean, she was lying.
So has Tory lied about anything?
I don't know if we have the facts that he's lied about anything.
I'm just asking a question.
We don't have clear-cut facts that he's lied. He ain't even take the stand. You know what I'm saying?
You can't lie,
so I don't know that he lied.
Has he said that in any way? Has he insinuated that she wasn't shot?
I said that he put out little things that were vague, like when he put out that album. He never actually said anything. Right. I will say that he never actually said anything. Now he left a lot out, like, you know, to put out there all over the place. I will agree with that. But
in general, for his statement, which is gonna be true, he could be admitting defeat in a way and preparing for the storm. But the statement's still a statement.
I don't feel like this pertains to her because she was able to get her shit off for 2.5 years. She came up off of the story. She was getting Grammys, all that. Like,
what that got to do for her, like her suffering she might have felt internally.
I feel for her as far as like she was shot
because she had surgery, and like how do you know like internally what she was dealing with?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If the story's going how I think, then I kind of lack a little bit of.
I mean, that's fine.
Because you decided to get out the car and whoop a bitch ass that you was doing wrong.
Then that's fine.
So my whole thing is like,
but if her story is the truth, right? If her story is
the truth, then I 100% agree.
Cool. Then.
And he's backing up his girl.
Cool.
Shit, she might have typed that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Then we on the same accord.
I do look at this more of just off of prior behavior from the team as to I'm setting the narrative because that's what it's always been about with Megan and her team, controlling the narrative. When they don't control the narratives, I'm suing this person. I'm getting this person's page took down. So when I'm looking at this, I'm just looking at this now like, okay, it's strategic. The verdict is about to come out probably within 30, 40 minutes to an hour. And it's probably might not. They're probably looking at it like it's probably not going to be good. Now, we never know what happened.
Shit might go.
I just think this is convenient. Why you ain't put this out when she was telling the whole world that you was embarrassed of her body count? She said you was embarrassed. Now it's something different.
He's trying to, like I said, he's trying to make Holmes happy, make her feel better. I guess he don't care about the bodies.
I ain't mad that he ain't mad about the bodies.
I think he's just trying to protect this girl.
I think he protected himself.
She said he's embarrassed.
She said he embarrassed. So if y'all look at the public backlash was on him, like, oh, you ain't supporting your girl.
Yeah, he probably hearing you a weak ass nigga.
So now this comment might be coming from
Jasmine the door.
I think that's Leroy.
Oh, it's Leroy. Yes, you do look like Jeff.
Jazz, I'll never call you Jeff.
She call me Jeffrey all the time. She deserve it, just like me.
You gotta put some Sazon on it. Our song, a little spice.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think Brett trying to cover up. I don't care what nobody say. I just find this a very convenient post. I find it come around this way. You can come. Yeah.
This nigga get 3 different instructions.
Come on, just come around that way.
We
got Leroy in the building.
Y'all niggas worship him.
Leroy's supposed to be a recurring guest, but he ain't been like 17 weeks. He quit like Chris. We got Leroy in the building, man. Shout out to Yannick in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, like.
We just talking about these liars and these.
Partisan Fontaine put out a tweet. No. This is what he put out. Now, the verdict could very well come out very soon. This is what he put out. To any woman, especially ones of color, that has suffered from an injustice, I feel you. When you do find the courage to speak up, it seems like you will be ridiculed. Your credibility will be questioned. Your entire past will be held under a magnifying glass. In an instant, you can go from victim to defendant in the eyes of the public. To anyone with a daughter, sister, mother, niece, or aunt, I pray for their protection. I pray for their covering. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. What do you think he means from that? Like, do you think he's trying to do something? Like, what do you mean? What do you think? React to that. Now, go, man, just give us what you think.
Man, I just think he's trying to take the pressure off his girl, bro. Personally, like, man, she and I don't know what to believe at this point, dog. Like,
hey, baby, I got your back.
I mean, to his defense, I mean, he's doing the right thing. Shit, you know, your girl back, but. That shit be water.
So what you do? So hey, tell us what you think happened that night. Just based off of everything you've seen, give us your play-by-play. What do you think happened with Meg, Tory, Kelsey, bodyguard?
But to be honest, bro, they all probably was drunk. I think a fight broke out, a little tussle broke out.
Over what?
What I think, bro, it's over Meg and Tory, you know, by them messing around and stuff. Somebody said something that pissed them off, that pissed one each other off. And, you know, a gun was involved. You know, when you got a gun, you want to be waving that in the air, and I feel like it just went off. I think it discharged.
Who you think discharged the gun?
I think Meg discharged it, bro.
Whoa. You think what? Why do you think Meg discharged the gun?
Like, you know, women getting their feelings and stuff, you know, they want to raise a gun, you know, and I feel
we got you, Yannick. We gonna put the merch down.
I feel like she got her feelings or whatnot. I don't think she intentionally wanted to shoot anybody, but I think when I had a temper tantrum, she probably slammed the gun down, the gun discharged, bro.
But the only thing I have to say is that she was allegedly shot in both feet, right?
Probably
I think it's just one
Cause didn't she get shot in both feet? Okay, she got shot in one foot.
Started with 2, but then it ended at
Okay, she got shot in her foot. Leroy.
Yeah.
So you think she slammed the gun down?
Bro, she probably had a temper tantrum. Either drop the gun or slam it down out of her being mad and the gun discharged, bro.
Tracy says they both shot. What do you mean? Who is they? Do you think it's Megan? It's 3 people that we saying if we include Megan. So Tracy, tell me who is both. Continue.
The bodyguard, you know, he gonna ride for Meg.
No. He tried to come.
So he all of a sudden missing. What you think somebody
that nigga was at the World Cup.
He was at the World Cup. He was back. They leaked. His news got leaked. He's talking about Justin, Megan's bodyguard, who wasn't there. But that nigga news got leaked today. They were saying it's very convenient that his news got leaked today after he didn't show up for the trial. They saying Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know. You know what I mean?
Rock Nation leaked his news.
You know they manage Meg. They saying there's a lot of conniving stuff going on with them.
This whole story is just.
She said Kelsey and Tory shot. The witness already said it in court. Yeah, I think so.
Real lifetime.
Hi, my name is Tanya. Hey, how you doing, Tanya? Tanya. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you watching this. Shout out to you, Tanya.
Your cousin named Tanya. You my cousin, Tanya?
Hey, Tanya. Hey, shout out to you. Y'all been watching real quick? Let's go through this YSL shit real quick. Then we'll get to what scenario.
YSL shit.
So look, I'm gonna run through these 3 real quick. 3 more notable people have gotten out. One of these niggas is called Lil Miles. He's arrested for like shooting and shit. They got. I don't know if he's out. He's definitely not out. Actually, he's supposed to be the shooter.
He better take the shooter.
His baby mama. They got him on. They recorded it. You know, niggas be talking over the jail phone and shit. And this is the conversation.
Gang charges and
hold on, let me start over.
these folks goddamn murder. Gang charges and they saying I'm trying to like get more ranking in the gang. That's why I guess that's why the shit I did, whatever the shit they accused him, he's like it's for initiation, like a higher rank in the gang. Like that shit.
Yeah, but that's why you need to cooperate and do what you got to do to get on up out of there, because you have a son.
Yeah.
So you can't be thinking about nobody else or what nobody else got going on. You got to think about you, because don't nobody give a fuck about you but you. You can't be thinking about what them folks on. I ain't trying to say, but
yeah.
You just need to start. You just need to think about him, Day. That's all I'm saying. Think about him. And yourself, baby. You can't be in there.
Is she crying for that?
Huh?
Why are you crying? Why are you crying?
I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm not crying no more.
Alright, so we heard that. Slime Light Shawty, he copped out. You know what I'm saying? He took the plea. He said, yeah, I'm home. And you could now Gunna, you see his lawyer put out a statement. Slime Light Shawty thought he was smart enough to put out his own statement. Now, he signed the OTO. He said, yeah, I'm home. I ain't have to snitch to get here, dickhead. I admit it, Young Slime Light was a gang, cause it ain't illegal for no group to be in a gang. Look it up. That don't hurt nobody. Anybody can be a gang. Plus the founder already admitted it, stupid. What I post to say, and the founder admitted it. What I didn't do was say, what I didn't do, that's what you're trying to say. What I didn't do was say, yes. Yes, it's a fact. People in YSL commit crime like like murder. They blacked it out. Like murder and except cause I don't know nothing about that.
Well, that's some fucking drama for your ass.
Boy, that's crazy. Wait a minute. Yo, look at this. Hold on, let me put this. The niggas be like, I'm home, my lawyer a beast.
Bro.
Young Thug on brother, on Funk. On Funk is out. He said, damn, people really think I told on my own brother, shaking my head. Show me in my paperwork I told on anybody, LOL. I'm not even finna entertain any of this. Peace and blessings.
Bro, I think Young Thug told all these niggas to do this, bro.
Don't you think?
Yeah, bro. All them, copy plea deals back to back. He know he the target, bro. He was like, man.
So you think he's willing to just go down for it? Man, you think that's what Young Thug willing to do?
Probably at this point, bro. They already making him the main target. He like, man, all my brothers, y'all might well go ahead and cop the plea.
His lawyer saying.
His lawyer
That's
definitely.
what the lawyer's supposed to say.
Like they basically, bro. They want Young Thug, bro. They don't want nobody but Thug, bro. We looking at this right now.
Wow.
If that's the case, bro.
The DA already said, hey, yo, we don't give a fuck about none of them. Everybody can get a plea except for him.
Right, we want him.
I said that in my video. Yannick, stop watching Act. Watch me, bro. I said the same thing.
I don't think Young Thug wants to go to jail for the rest of his life.
I don't think he's going to go to jail for the rest of his life. Eventually, at the end, he's going to get a plea.
He's going to get a plea, but the plea going to be around 20 to 25 years, bro. They got him for calling shots.
Thug is going to do no more than 5 years.
Boy, you a whole fucking lie.
Hey, bro, I got $5 on
Nigga, I'll put your life savings on that. He ain't doing fine.
He's telling these niggas that take the plea. No, they fucking up his case and they snitching.
Come on, bro.
I think the snitching that happened before we're seeing everybody getting out has already fucked up the case to a point where it's like, bro, at this point,
okay to snitch now. To me, people always
people, hey, make their case stronger against me. But keep copying.
People always trying to like
I'm not saying
minimalize like the either is or you ain't.
Even what I said about
don't matter if it's
definition is snitching, but I think there's more behind the scenes. It's like, all right, look, you might as well get out because we
Flair Lounge, man. Go ahead, my bad.
Take it to trial. Fuck the judge. Fuck the DA.
They gonna get thug.
Where's the energy at?
He already got him. So why I'ma sit in jail, bro? They know like all they really want is you.
Because you a street nigga. That's why. It's illogical. It's stupid. But don't. I hate when niggas try to use logic now when it's not y'all. I'm talking about this.
Nah, it's them.
Who gets jammed up, and now it's like, what do you expect, man? I expect you to just do what you say you gonna do.
When you snitch, hey, now
stand on that shit.
Whoever go and stand and go to trial, we gonna see who really snitched. Like I said, by definition,
when you say that,
it's a gang.
When you say, I admit that YSL was doing murders and shit like that, that's snitching. That's snitching right there. That's your statement. I don't give a fuck if they don't use that to even implicate Young Thug. They can dismiss that off some type of whatever. You already made your statement.
I thought that part was crazy.
That's snitching.
That's not even.
I don't even no excuse for that. That's snitching.
All of it's snitching.
Now you can say I gotta look out for myself. Just stand on it. Sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home.
Yeah, like if you gonna stand on not snitching, stand on the snitching. You snitched.
Like, yeah, I gotta look out for myself.
Y'all nigga, I put the link on there. But yeah, I don't agree. Like my whole thing is like, y'all niggas it's crazy how the facts could be in y'all face. Gunna could be on this motherfucker saying, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And y'all brain is telling me, well, maybe Young Thug thought about. Did y'all give 6ix9ine that kind of privilege? Did y'all give anybody else that snitching that type of privilege? What I'm saying is, y'all are seeing with y'all ears, hearing with your ears, seeing with your eyes, him saying yes, this, that, and the third. And y'all are making excuses as to why he did it because y'all fuck with his music.
I agree with you. That's what 6ix9ine said. You like him.
Y'all fuck with his music.
I'm saying as far as Gunna, he didn't say nothing that was like, it was by definition.
Gunna ain't say nothing in what?
That's really about to blow up the case. Everybody's
what do you mean they're on trial for Rico and he's saying we are a gang?
What do you mean?
I have knowledge.
So it's okay to snitch as long as they don't get you much time. That's what you're saying.
I'm saying when he... By definition, yes, that's snitching, but it wasn't that big.
So it's okay to snitch a little bit.
Everything has already been said.
That's what I'm asking you. It's okay to admit a little bit. It's not that big. As long as you're not a big rat.
It's already been said.
You're just a house rat. You alright?
Did I said it was snitching.
No, I agree with you. I heard you,
But I'm saying, if somebody else has already confirmed that this is what it is.
So if I snitch on you a little bit, Brandon, you won't be mad at me?
At this point, I hang around people that snitch on me. It doesn't even matter. But I understood.
Get out the right hole, nigga.
Hey. See, it's funny. Hey, you wanna know what's crazy? Hey, you wanna know what's crazy? I'm a snitch, and he walked away with a ticket. But Gunna's not a snitch, and this nigga just implicated a whole RICO case on Young Thug. That's the crazy part. He walked away with a ticket.
Did I not say? I said he snitched.
Push these niggas on me. That's the crazy part.
My thing is saying he ain't.
And like, I'm a civilian.
He ain't like big snitch, right? He just was like a little snitch.
He like.
That's what I'm saying. I just want to be clear to you.
I'm done.
What?
I'm just
all this.
We both agreed that you say
Brandon be wrong, you know what he do.
No,
we run away from it.
I'm not saying he right or wrong. I'm not
arguing. We've
arguing.
been talking about this for 3 weeks now, just about.
Bro, we got a podcast, bro. This is the only thing that's been in the news. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Every day this nigga copping the plea deal.
Come on, bro. All these niggas copping the plea, and it's because Gunna was one of the people who popped it off. When he popped it off, he gave an excuse for everybody else to do it. Everybody else, paperwork, sexy. Niggas talking about check my paperwork. No, make your paperwork speak for itself, then put it up. That's what real niggas do. Put your paperwork up if you ain't snitch. Put your paperwork up. I bet you ask them that they won't do it. His brother saying, "You think I told him my own brother?"
Yes.
Your testimony. If Thug says no, I'm taking it to trial. I'm willing to blow trial about it, and they call all y'all up. Y'all have to admit to that. Now, if you don't say nothing,
well, what I want to do is more research on that. What's that plea they took? The Alfred plea.
Nigga, this Alfred plea is just admitting that y'all have enough evidence to prove that I'm guilty, but I'm not admitting to guilt. That's all it is. That's it. That's an Alfred plea. Miko Worldwide, little fucking gay graping ass, said the same. He took an Alfred plea. Okay. A lot of people do that, bro.
My only thing is just like these niggas be so adamant outside, death to rats.
Come on, bro.
No snitching, no cooperating whatsoever.
I mean, you cooperate.
Stand on that shit, and then whenever they get jammed up, it's I got a son. Well, what do you expect me to do?
Look at the girl.
Bro, they admitted a little bit.
And that's
just stand on it.
And that's where the girl is wrong. The baby mama wrong. Because when you met him, he was already probably doing that. He was probably already slime life. This is what I am. And I get it. You're telling him come home. First of all, he's alleged of committing a murder. He's not even getting a plea, bro. It's him, Young Thug. He one of the people that's going down. He can snitch all he wants. He just getting it from 40 to 25.
Which one you talking about?
Young Lil Miles or whoever that was.
All these niggas, bro.
Young Thug is not getting a plea that's gonna be in his favor, like what he wants. He's not doing a 5.
He's doing a 5, bro.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right, nigga. Do you understand that?
Same nigga that said Tory ain't do this shit. Just trust me on this.
Talk your shit, nigga. Talk your shit, nigga.
How many?
Talk your shit, nigga.
Hey, these are the first niggas that I've ever seen get a RICO and get out of 8 months, 6 months.
This is not a federal RICO.
Talk your shit, nigga.
Rich Marlon just had the same charge. He got 5, and he ain't telling nobody.
Call this nigga flip flops.
Hood Rich Marlon just got the same charge as Gunna. A state. He got 5.
Okay.
Because he ain't telling nobody. Gunna got out in 8 months. Have y'all ever seen a nigga get a RICO and get out in 8 months?
A state RICO?
It don't matter if it's a state or a RICO, period. It don't matter, period.
State and federal is different, bro. You know.
Nigga, I bet you $100.
Why Fender never got RICO?
Since you so confident, I bet you. No, why you doing 5? Because you're not confident? Bet 100.
I got $5 in my pocket right now. I'm gonna
bet. I mean,
I don't make bets. I ain't got too much.
Man, first of all, you're lying.
First
of all, you're lying.
Give my props back, nigga.
First of all, he's lying. Hey, just like Aaron, I'm calling your ass out too. Because when I said let's bet on that goddamn Ohio State game, what he said? I'm gonna bet on the parlay. Yeah, scary ass niggas, boy.
Scary ass
niggas, man. Y'all don't want to bet on that for real. I know what I'm talking about. I might not. Hey, that Megan shot jumped the gun. But I ain't never seen nobody
pun intended.
Right, give me the back. Get the minimum you think Thug gonna get. I'm just asking.
Young Thug is doing 10 years at least. Okay. He's getting sentenced to 10 years at least. I'll say that. He's getting sentenced to 10.
Let me ask you, YSL and Lucha, he in on the RICO too?
Yeah, you know, they ain't snitching.
Young Thug's co-defendant Antonio, a.k.a. Obama, is the 6th YSL member to negotiate plea deal.
Come on, man.
Wait, what you say about YF and Lucci?
YF and Lucci, them they ain't offering none of them niggas pleas.
Cause they got evidence.
Oh, because that's what he put.
They got wiretaps on Young Thug.
He put that nigga
on Thug. They ain't got it on everybody else. That's why them niggas go on.
Yeah, that was the shit they got on.
Just tell them what they need to know.
Tell them what they need to know. You see, I laughed when I said tell them what they need to know. That's really how it works. What you just said.
Smashed.
Tell them folks what they need to know.
Who else we talking about today? I feel like
man, we about to get to what scenario, but let me check. Let me make sure Malaga ain't gave us no update on this Meg Tory. On this Meg Tory shit.
Nope.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay, we ain't got it yet. It's only 3:18 over there. I think they be done around like 4 o'clock. It might not. It might take more days, but we just trying to make sure we we doing the update. We doing due diligence because I'm gonna hate if we get off here and then it's up there.
If somebody said right now, it's gonna take till Tuesday or they get done right now. What's better for Tory?
You said what?
What's better for Tory? That they get it done today or they stretch it to Tuesday?
I think if it's, I don't really think it matter, but I think that you definitely feel more comfortable today.
What else? The odds is better if it's today.
Yeah, I would think so. Short deliberation. They come back. Usually that means that you know what, like let's throw this shit out. Now if they still thinking about it, And it's like longer and longer. You like, oh, they really.
That's what I think. The longer
they really in there talking.
The worse I would think.
Yeah, they really in there talking. You feel me?
What y'all talking about? Like, it's easy. Shut up.
Yeah. So it's time for that. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. Yep. Say what? Say what? What's the scenario?
Hey.
Cutting Sticky.
Sticky.
Cutting Sticky is now a 10th grade teacher at a local high school.
Who the hell hired that nigga?
Maybe a coach. You know what I'm saying? He has 2 kids in his class who literally do nothing all day. At one point, Sticky gets frustrated and tells the kids, hey, if y'all ain't gonna come in his class to do anything or, you know, come to y'all other classes to do anything, y'all might as well just drop out. Y'all wasting everybody's time, taxpayer dollars, it is what it is. One of the teachers, when he tells them what happens, one of the teachers is saying, like, I disagree with what you did, Sticky. That's fucked up because there should be no child left behind. Like, you should encourage them to basically get their education, do better, you know, be something in life. He's saying, like, I don't have time to basically, like, I have other students to worry about. It's 23 people in my class. I got 21 people to worry about. These 2 ain't trying to be nothing. I'm focused on these 21. Just different perspectives. Mm-hmm. Who do y'all agree with?
I agree.
Shit, the first problem is this what's going on wrong with America right now. There's no child left behind. Some of these motherfuckers need to do another year.
What do you mean do another year? Like they should fail?
Yes. Yeah. If you ain't.
So he's saying that the kids kind of have no care about it.
All right.
I agree with Sticky, man.
Yeah, I disagree with Sticky. I think I agree with the other teacher. If you sign up to be a teacher, you know, somebody who's in charge of these students, I think you have to have the mindset that every kid ain't gonna have that motivation or have that. It's your job to instill that in them, right?
I'm not trying to add to it, but if you giving, let's say Sticky has done everything, he tried to motivate, he's done this, he's done that, and the kids are still like, yo, we know them kids when we're at school, yo, I don't give a fuck.
I'm kind of not saying that he did that. I don't want to put that.
But like to me is you keep doing it as long as they're not like being violent or being a distraction in the class as far as like, you know, making it unable to teach, then you know you discipline them. But if they're just not applying and trying themselves, I'm never going to agree with Sticky saying y'all need to just drop out. No, I don't think that's what he should say. He needs to keep trying.
Shit, I used to
try.
I used to be in class with Ryan. That nigga Ryan ain't do shit in class, but he one of the smartest niggas I know. I just think he probably just need a little. Some people need a little extra motivation. You gotta keep trying.
There's a different, and that doesn't mean that they're gonna pass. But just the fact that they don't show no effort, and you should be like, man, you're wasting my time. You making me try as well. I try. You keep trying. That's your job. That's what you get paid to do as an educator, in my opinion. Telling a student, man, you don't show no effort. You need to drop out. I think that's fucking.
I may ask you, hey, do you got a career goal, like a trade that you want to do? Because you can go get your GED and go ahead and start working now because you wasting your time.
Do you think that the parents will be comfortable with y'all telling that to their kids?
I mean, I'm just saying
as a teacher, especially a black teacher.
If I'm being realistic with this kid, and if you know he already said I don't want to go to college, this ain't for me. Hey, what's your alternatives?
But we ain't say, but now that's where we get to where you at and shit. We just said that all they do is just chill in class. We ain't say that you talked to them and that you actually tried. We're saying that Cousin Sticky observed that they don't do shit, and he told them, like, why y'all just don't quit school? We not saying that he tried to talk to them and encourage them things, because that would be different. We're saying that he observed that they just don't do shit, and he said, hey, y'all might as well just, like, if y'all ain't gonna do nothing, just drop out.
Either or. If he encouraged them and they still ain't do it, keep trying. They're there for a year, then they fail, and then you move on. You can't say everybody.
I feel like you get paid to handle them in class for a certain amount of time, for 2 semesters, or a semester. It's not your job to encourage. The school is not hiring you to encourage people to drop out. Now, what Cousin Sticky can do, if he's done, he can tell their parents, or he could just let them fucking sleep and fail their life away, if that's what it is. But that's not what you get paid to do. I guarantee there'll probably be some repercussions from that. you don't encourage students to drop out of the school that they're attending in your class.
That's why I ain't never signed up to be no teacher.
And
I agree with that.
Teaching ain't bad.
I couldn't do that shit.
Teaching ain't bad, everybody. That's
these
a fact.
wise niggas get the fuck out of my class.
But I encourage if you sign up for that come with that.
That's part of your job.
Now let my son come home, right? And he was like, "Yo, the teacher told me I should just drop out, get my GED, and go to trade school." And I know my son is a lazy motherfucker, and I know you failing all your classes, and you ain't doing nothing. I was like, well, shit, have you ever gave it some thought? Because that might
I'm
just
not
be,
saying the teacher ain't right.
But
I'm saying it's not their job.
That's cool. But what if it's like you know that your son has potential, you just still trying to get through to him, and you fighting every day and every day and every day to get through to him because you know if he actually apply himself, he can be something, right?
And that's what I said.
A lot of people, you know how many people in 9th grade, 8th grade failing all their classes, and then they actually become something by 12th grade. So like he's saying this is a 10th grade class. It's still time to be something.
Shit, I need kids these days.
No, I disagree with that, bro. Don't say these days, bro. Do you know how many niggas was failing all their classes when we was in high school in 10th grade, bro?
I got 4 teenagers right now about to drop out senior year of high school. Bro.
A lot of people did that. Shout out to goddamn Quavo. He did that. And he came back, and he still made some of himself.
I don't give a fuck.
A lot of people do that. That's common. It ain't nothing new. Niggas was doing that when we was in school, bro. Niggas was going to jail when we was in our senior year.
My thing is, bro, like I'm telling these dudes, like, bro, y'all did 11 years already. Why y'all waiting until y'all final year to drop out of high school? Like,
because they still got freshman credits.
Yannick said, how y'all figure his statement wasn't an attempt to make the student think a different way? It could be, but if they go home and tell their parents, or if the administration figures that out, they're probably not gonna think of it like on some lean on me, go jump off the roof since you doing crack.
And you seen how much trouble he got in. Man got arrested.
Yeah, like it's not exactly. I'm telling you, like you could have meant good from that. I'm not saying you ain't, but just know that comes with the repercussions when you talk like that.
Realistically, as a teacher, I know you can't and you shouldn't do that. I ain't gonna say you can't because you can.
But I've heard that growing up. I heard teachers say shit like that though.
I mean,
oh yeah,
you ain't gonna be shit. Like I've literally heard that.
Usually a coach.
Drop out.
Usually a coach. I heard a couple coaches say some shit like.
I mean,
coach.
I got this. First of all, I got this from somebody, one of our friends. So
I've heard
who used to teach. Y'all know who
say
we're
that
talking
shit.
about.
Trying to, yeah. Fuck
All right, I got one more. Let me see. All right, I got this one based off of Megan, but I'm not going to use Megan's name for certain purposes. This is inspired, but this isn't about Megan. So Deidre has been cool and friends with Mejan the Stallion. She feels like over the last couple years, Mejan has been lying about her case.
Is she Asian?
After watching Mejan's testimony, she has seen enough. She tells Mejan she can't rock with her no more. Would you do the same or hold the friendship down because everyone makes mistakes, right? Do you get what I'm saying? You gotta get the question?
Not really.
I mean,
basically she's saying like you cool with somebody and they've been feeding you a story, and then when it goes to, and they're a public figure, it goes to trial, and then you realize, like, man, she been lying to me for this long about this shit.
I'm about to say, I have one.
So, or just even like something that's like was a big story, and you be like, damn, this person been lying to me for 2.5 years.
All right, let's keep it a buck. You know, if y'all really friends, everybody know they friends. You know how to pick through the story where it's gonna be some doubt in that story anyway, regardless if that's really your friend. So you gonna know that, and once it come out, and once the facts start to come out, be like, I kind of figured that was a lie. If y'all really friends, you already know. So you just gonna be like, yo, that's Mejan being Mejan. It is what it is.
I got a scenario I'm gonna say off camera to see how y'all do it.
Fuck it, let's talk.
Nah, because I gotta use real people. It's the only way it works.
Am I in it?
Huh?
Am I part of the scenario?
No, I gotta ask you about it.
Why are you so scared, my boy?
I ain't got shit to hide. We can talk. No, I'm about to say, let's talk.
Because it's like basically would you lie, or how would you feel? Like, you know, it's kind of the similar thing.
I'm gonna keep it fit.
But it's a real scenario I could use.
Say them talks for the kitchen. Most kids don't get that real talk, but context is everything. I agree, Yannick. That is real talk, but it's kind of not appropriate. You're supposed to motivate.
Fuck that. You're supposed to.
That's just what it is.
You go do that with your Houston kids, and one of them go tell your administrator.
Do that at I don't even know if you should be doing that at an after school program.
Just do that at my alternative school. Like, look, this shit
Courtney said on this what's in there, she gonna hold her friend down. I ain't her judge, basically.
I mean, at the end of the day.
So Courtney, let me make sure I say this clear before I say it. Let's say that your friend is lying and other people are suffering from her lie. Like, people's lives are at stake, their livelihood, right? This ain't just about your friend. I want you to think out of the box and tell me how you feel about that.
Her friends are never wrong.
A nigga's on trial because of Mejan. And you know Mejan is lying.
Courtney gonna hold her friend down. You
gonna hold that down?
I'm gonna say this scenario, but I'm gonna text the names what I'm talking about so y'all know.
Okay. All right. Wait, you ain't telling me what y'all think about it though.
I mean, bro, at the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna hold my friend down, even though I know my friend lying and full of shit.
So if your homeboy is lying on a girl and her livelihood is at stake,
and
then you see they go to, no, they are. I said they go to trial, and you realize that's when you realize like, oh, this person full-fledged been lying to me.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm gonna probably step back a little bit, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's still my friend, bro.
So in this, check your phone. In this scenario, this is Samantha and Wilma, right? They live together, right? Samantha and Wilma live together, right? Wilma don't get along with Samantha's girlfriend, right? Samantha's girlfriend live with them, right? And she don't get along with them. An altercation happened where Samantha gets shot, right? You're cool with Samantha and Wilma. You know their girlfriend. The police come, and then essentially Samantha says that there was an altercation where Samantha's girlfriend shot her, right? And that's the story she tell you, right? When the facts start coming around, the stories start coming around, it comes to find out that maybe it looked like Wilma was the one who actually shot Samantha. And now Samantha's girlfriend is going to go to jail for like 25 years. Are you still going to support that? So now Samantha coming to tell you like, what happened? What happened? Samantha's like, damn, this my girl shot me. Wilma's like, hell yeah. But they come to find out when the case comes, the facts are coming out, the evidence, a witness is looking like Wilma really shot Samantha.
Somebody's not. So basically, Wilma's not taking up for her case.
So now, how you friends with Samantha and Wilma? You know Samantha's girlfriend, but that's not your people. You real cool with Samantha and Wilma.
Man, fuck Samantha's girlfriend, nigga.
And she going to go to jail for that.
I ain't cool with letting nobody go down for some shit unless y'all agree to that.
I'm about to say you snitch on your daddy, so I already know you was able to go down with that.
I snitched on my daddy.
Police officer. You don't remember that? What's the scenario?
Oh, I thought you were talking about a real life fact. I'm like, God damn, when I snitch on my daddy? We put no lies out here now. But no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's not even that. It's just like, I just feel like that's some coward shit, bro. If you did that shit and you making somebody else do it, like I don't agree with that. Like I seen when Young Thug said one time on an interview, he said like kill for me and take the rap. Or I murdered somebody and you take the rap. He said that shit on like Big Boy or something. He said that's gangster. That's not gangster to me. Right. Like I don't think it's gangster that you don't do time for your crime.
So Justin say you're not down with that.
No, I'm not down with that.
You
I probably ain't gonna rock with you.
Support your friends.
If you don't let your friend go down for that, why should I be friends with you? Because next you gonna ask me to go down for some shit if you do some crazy shit. I'm good.
Yeah, I to me,
no, he did.
My scenario is this: Samantha and Wilma are sisters. They live together. Samantha's girlfriend live with them. They get into altercation. It comes out that Samantha got shot, right? And then the story is she tell you her girlfriend shot her, right? But the case come out is the trial come out, the evidence come out is looking like really Wilma shot her sister, but they blame Samantha. They blame Samantha's girlfriend because they guess sisters they just want to sit together. Are you gonna how you feel about that? You cool with Samantha and Wilma? you kind of know the girlfriend a little bit on and off, but that's not your people. That's not
Shout
your
out
people.
to James Smith. I say I encourage the kids to explore other options, give the kids game needed to get them to the next level of life. James Smith agrees with B. Continue. What's your
so I'm saying, Brendan, how you feel about that?
I mean,
they lying on the girlfriend. She gonna take the charge.
It's fucked up, but blood thicker than water and shit. You gonna have to ride.
As a friend, you gonna stand with that?
Hey, that ain't none of my business. I may not agree with your decision, but hey.
You cool with your friend taking a rap? Hey, that's on y'all.
Some stuff is out of my control. Like, hey, if y'all, this is what y'all doing, I can't control what y'all do.
I'm not foolish. The people will do a lot to protect who they love.
Eric, don't worry. I ain't snitching on Gregory. I don't know.
You ain't snitching on who?
Gregory. She said not the daddy. When he's talking about the daddy.
You snitch on me, though.
Here we go.
You brought it back up.
Don't let me talk about the people you snitched on.
Facts or cap?
Nigga, I ain't never shit. Nigga, check my paperwork.
Check my paperwork.
We doing a discovery part?
Check my paperwork then. If that's the case, check my paperwork.
Nigga, you already said it. I ain't gotta check your paperwork. You
check my paperwork.
We doing a discovery.
Go ahead.
Facts or cap? Could you be a celebrity's assistant for $500 a week?
Hell yeah.
Facts or cap?
They paying for my meals and my flights.
They paying for your flights.
Glorilla.
And your meals. Facts or cap?
And my meals?
She pay for everything. You just get $500 at the end of the week.
Yes, facts or cap?
Everything covered by that.
Do you know what I'm watching and networking while I'm out there? Nigga, the podcast gonna blow. We good. I'll take that shit.
Does he have a problem with that?
As long as you ain't got no family. I
mean,
especially for the younger people, like 25 and under, why not? Or even if you over 25 and this is the only way you can get into the industry and there's an offer, why not? Everything is getting paid for.
You think it's a fair deal?
Yes. Flights, and then like it's just really like, yo, I need you to go pick up my dry cleaning. I need you to go give me some blunts, give me some food, pick my wig up from Tay over there down the street. Go do this. Hell yeah. It's an opportunity. You could work so hard that you get a promotion over there at CMG Productions. Or you gotta work your ass off.
I think a
lot of people do that shit for free.
Yeah, I like the idea of the opportunity, but as far as standard fairness, I think it just depends. Like if the idea is I'm gonna pay for your flights and your food or your flights, she didn't say nothing about food. But
she said she paying for everything.
Cool.
You paying for you paying for everything.
Even if it is food, nigga, you make $500. Go to McDonald's, nigga.
But listen,
hold on.
Go ahead.
I can work remote. $500 extra a week. Plus I'm traveling and I'm networking and everything is paid for.
And you're doing whatever she needs to be done.
We good.
Wait, what you mean? What you mean you can work remote? What does that mean?
Yeah, I can take my computer with me for my normal job, work remote, do what I gotta do.
No, you probably ain't gonna have time for that.
I
get what you're saying, but you don't know because no. Stop. You ain't see. You always adding some shit in there. Why is you adding about another job, nigga?
I'm just saying what I can do personally.
I get what both of y'all say. Justin saying that ideally you're not gonna have enough time to do that because you work for her. You're saying you're a hustler. You're gonna find time to get what.
I said my job don't take that long.
No time to do it.
I'm gonna get my work in.
It's semantics, man. It's semantics. Basically,
for me personally. If I go sleep and do what I do during the day while I'm working, you gonna tell me I can't go fly with Gorilla. Nigga, I gotta fly. Oh, let me log on this Wi-Fi and do my job on this flight. What the hell you mean? I'm taking $500, bro.
I'm just saying.
I was just speaking for myself.
I'm saying, like, that shit sound good, right? That contract you better be traveling every week. Cause all that shit sound good, but when that slow season come up, after that year slow down.
What you mean you better be traveling every
week? What if you're not? What if a lot of times we just
still getting paid $500? You still getting paid $500?
I don't know if that's worth it.
That shouldn't be your main job.
Why? Okay, see, now I'm agreeing with Justin. No, what do you mean? That is
job. What? $500 a week? You should have some other hustle. You ain't gonna be traveling.
Let me say this, Brandon.
But you're not gonna
what time you gonna have as a personal assistant?
The whole purpose of because they're probably gonna hire somebody young, for one, most likely. The whole purpose of them hiring somebody from that caliber is because it's possibly an opportunity to you. It's like literally getting paid to be an intern. You talking about a job and all that extra shit, I get it. You in your 30s. You looking at it from a 30 nigga perspective. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Usually they're trying to hire somebody who's trying to get their foot in that industry. This is a lifetime opportunity. I'm paying you $500 to just do assistant shit. So when they're saying, look, it don't matter if you ain't catching flights, nigga, you getting paid $500 for somebody who'll do that shit for free. She put it out there as like kind of like a sweepstakes. Like, you think there ain't people that ain't DMing her right now saying, look, 500, forget that 500, I'll do it for free. I'll do it for 400, I'll do it for 300, I'll do it for 200. Yeah, so yeah, you could complain about maybe you ain't catching flights in the last 6 months.
Yeah, I get it.
Is you still getting paid?
I get the interest in trying to network and taking advantage of opportunity. But at the end of the day, for the work that's required, is it fair? Is it logically fair for $200 to $300 to
when
be doing?
When y'all
I think it just depends on the work.
And y'all do them interns at them other jobs and y'all ain't never left Georgia and y'all do it for free. What's the problem? Now it's because I'm working for Gorilla in a black institute, a black company.
Talk your HBCU
now
shit.
All of a sudden it's, I'm not making enough.
Okay.
No, sit your ass down.
Okay,
if
Prime.
y'all ain't left in 6 months, but you getting that 500. Then you probably can live like Brandon. You work remote then, bitch. I guess. I don't agree with it, but go work remote. And when they find out you got a job, they fire your ass.
Why they gonna fire me?
Because you ain't available. When you ain't available, you ain't available.
I'm always available.
Facts or cap? Lil Yachty says he doesn't have sex anymore. Right?
That's not what he's saying.
He basically he kind of did say that.
Lil Yachty said he ain't really having sex no more with girls. Facts. With everything you know about Lil Yachty, is it out of bounds to assume he's gay? Facts or cap?
I mean, I think the little nigga gay.
What do we know? We know that he lost his virginity at a young age. I know that he. What was you about to say?
I don't think the little nigga gay. He just. I don't know, bro. I think it's a listen to shit.
Facts. So is it out of bounds to assume he's gay?
I mean, I don't think it's out of bounds to assume nothing. You know what I'm saying? What your assumption is your assumption. But what I will say under my circumstances is, not everybody's is sexual. Like maybe he's not as sexual as other people.
You think he did?
He said that
He said his newfound celibacy, which means he's not having sex.
He basically
may
had a lot of
cause
sex
women
already.
to think he's gay.
And he said that
facts or cap, is that out of bounds?
And he also said that he's had so much sex that basically he kind of
numb to it.
He's numb to it. He's off that.
Yeah.
Maybe he need a vibe.
Yeah, I think it's out of bounds to call it from that statement. Nothing he said there is like.
Oh, I also added from everything you know about him.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
So he said
nail
women
polish.
think he's gay. So women say it's not the fact that you sold it.
I mean, it's not out of
It's the
bounds.
fact that the nail polish, the feminine way, the music you write.
Real ass bitch give a fuck about a nigga.
You know, it's all that shit. When he said that out of bounds.
Real ass bitch give a fuck about a nigga.
He wrote the City Girls' biggest hit. Bigger than him. So it's like, damn, you really relate to that shit. You might be good at that. Like, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll say this.
Yes. Chess.
I think that it's possible that he's gay, but maybe he could just be in touch with women. Maybe the reason he's so in touch with women and how they maneuver is because he don't fuck them every chance he get. Maybe he sit back and observe. Maybe that's what helps his career. Maybe celibacy helps his career. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas.
That's how I started in life.
Some niggas are just that mature. Some niggas are that disciplined to do it. I'm not sitting here trying to speak up for him, but what I'm saying is, I do understand. Like, maybe he's like on some Joe Budden shit. I'm comfortable with gay jokes. I'm comfortable. Like, you're not gonna bother me talking about my nail polish.
Who? Joe Budden?
No.
We already talked about that before you got here.
They chop up the clips of his show and.
Yeah, so all I'm saying is, I think that maybe Lil Yachty has got like some Joe Budden type shit. Like, he don't care if y'all say I'm gay. Like, he knows who he is. He knows what to expect. I don't think that it should ever be wrong for a man to say that he's celibate, but that's And that's the question I was gonna ask. Well, you kind of just I meant to say this with the Joe Budden shit, so I can turn to a facts and cap. I'm gonna let y'all finish what y'all saying, and I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I'm gonna ask y'all my question. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, right. Lil Yachty.
I think he gay.
Hey or nay?
Hey.
I mean, I'm putting on past none of these new school little young rappers, bro.
From Atlanta.
I mean, he just like, what the other one? I don't know, Playboy Cardi. He's too far gone. He worse. I don't know what's wrong with that nigga. That nigga demonized now.
Oh,
shit. Paint their fingernails, bro. I don't know, just punk rock. I mean, but Rockstar used to paint their
So what about Young Boy? That's your boy.
Oh, nah. Young Boy got too many fucking baby mamas.
Nah, see, y'all move the goalposts. This is my point. This nigga not snitching because Thug told him.
Oh, no.
This nigga's not gay because he's Young Boy. He got too many baby mamas. Like gay niggas don't like have baby mamas.
Bro.
Gay niggas don't be having baby mamas?
I mean, how many gay niggas you know got multiple baby mamas?
Young Thug. He got 6 though.
Young Thug gay? That nigga right here said that I'm snitching. No.
Oh,
well,
shit.
I'm telling you, bro. I mean, I think the whole fingernail polish.
Nigga pointed at everything.
First time I ever
You just named everything Young Thug do, and then it's like not Young Thug.
No, me?
You saying Young Thug gay?
I didn't say Young Thug was gay. I said he act gay. I don't think Young Thug gay.
So what about Young Boy? Because he's doing the same shit now.
I feel like Young Boy got following each other.
He been painting his face, he been painting his nails. The same shit he just criticized Lil
Playboy.
Yachty for. Lil Yachty ain't even putting no face paint on his shit.
I said Playboy Cardi.
Playboy Cardi so he put face paint on. So if I'm saying so basically what's name doing the same
that
shit?
Ain't nothing but follow the leader, bro. Everybody follow each other.
So he following the leader, he finds out appealing. Is he gay? So basically what you're saying is that.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't think Young Boy is gay.
But you think Playboy Cardi gay?
I think that's
and you think that Lil Yachty might be gay?
Lil Yachty might be bisexual.
But they're all doing the same shit, is what you're saying.
I guess he's saying they ain't got the baby mama.
They ain't got the baby mama to prove it. You don't
Playboy Cardi got a baby mama.
With Iggy?
Yeah.
But you don't see him with Iggy like that. You don't
They
see
broke
him
up.
Okay, you don't see him with no woman. Well, Young Boy, he break up with one baby mama.
So because he got herpes dick and he go fuck around with every bitch that he know.
Well, that's his herpes dick ass, bro. I'm just saying.
So I'm just saying because he be in a relationship with women publicly, you're saying that's why he not gay.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. I'm telling you,
That's
bro.
crazy. So because a nigga in a public relationship, instead of Lil Yachty not being in one or Playboy Cardi not being in one, they're gay.
Nah,
but that's
I
crazy
think
logic.
A little bit more
Leroy.
into the logic. I don't know about Young Boy, but the difference is like the other shit that Lil Yachty do. Like he's the one having these sit downs, questioning sexuality at all, and the rest of the supporting evidence that might lean towards
supporting evidence.
Feminism, herpy dick.
Okay, Braxton. Oh yeah.
Facts and cap.
Oh, hold on. Let me say this real quick.
Oh, get off.
Young Thug's co-defendant Antonio Sumlin, aka Obama, is now the 6th YSL member.
They got moved on already.
No, it says the member to negotiate a plea deal. He wanted to get permission of Young Thug to make a second attempt to murder YFN Lucci while in jail. He took 15 years probation. That's not crazy to y'all?
That's crazy as hell.
That
I'm sorry, I just want to make sure it's all the same page.
We the same page. Exact same page. Exact same page.
Oh
shit.
Hey,
pun intended.
That nigga snitching, right?
Yeah, fuck it. He walked out too.
Bro, 15 years.
15 years probation. He walked away. He said, "Yo,
they want Thug.
I'll take a plea deal. Just if you need me to come on."
No, you need me to come back now.
All right. I just want to make sure to continue. What's the next one, bro?
You said you had one.
No, I'm done. Oh no, I did have one. What did I say? I said
something about celibacy, Joe Budden.
Facts and cap. Women are the main pushers of homophobia.
Facts.
Facts.
That's
Example and why?
Fucking Boosie and Gabrielle Union. That's the number one diss a girl
Joe
gonna say to question a man is their sexuality.
Whenever something they don't agree with.
That's something they don't agree with. That's the first thing they're gonna say. Are you gay? Is he gay? Is he gay?
Is it? Do y'all agree with the term "stay out of women business"?
Yep.
It depends.
I don't get in women's business, bro.
It depends. What is women's business?
Okay, we are a podcast. We are a media thing, right? Like Joe Budden. So if we are a podcast where things are trending and hip hop and within the culture, and we comment on it, and maybe the women don't like exactly how you say it, or they don't agree that men should comment on certain things, is that wrong to say, stay out of women's business?
Everybody entitled to feel how they feel. I think if you're going to speak on shit, that's the job you choose to do in the media, then no, ain't no fucking category where it's taboo or you shouldn't speak on. But if you just a nigga that just mind your business and don't speak on gossip or anything, period, then yeah. But if you in podcast, that's what you get paid to do, or that's what you choose to do, the women's business. You can give me an example of what's women's business. 2 girls getting in a fight, that's women's business?
Yeah.
No.
I think that's like the first thing I ever covered on my page.
If it spills on the internet,
was a fight.
It's public information. It's like,
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You ain't gonna win no argument with no woman.
Yeah, we discussed that.
So do you think that as a media entity, do you think that you shouldn't care about that term and just do whatever you do?
Yeah, bro, just fucking do what you do. I mean, shit, women gonna have something to say about everything. You can have a little stain on your sock, they're gonna say something. Shit. But one thing about it, bro, I ain't going toe to toe with no woman because I ain't got time for it, bro.
So where do you? At what point do you? At what point do you, as Leroy, feel like, all right, I need to stay out of women's business?
I'm gonna be like this, bro. If my name ain't in it when it's down to women's business,
I ain't in it.
I got shit to do.
So
what about any different than men's business?
So what about you being in a permanent podcast position? You come here every week and we got to speak on something that's dominating the news.
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
So if a woman be like, somebody clap back at you and they be like, you need to stay out of women's business, what do you say?
Argue with your mama, ho. Don't argue with me. I ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah, I don't understand the whole women business thing. Like, you gotta be more like abortion. Is that women's
like
business?
Even the Meg shit, I've seen people saying like that niggas shouldn't have an opinion on it. They should stay out of women's business.
There's a man involved in the situation.
So fuck that. Should her lawyer not have an opinion on it? Should the DA not have an opinion? That's women's business.
True.
Shut the hell up. Women's business, like it's just we're in like a private school.
Oh, let me refocus something because I want to see if Brandon got the same opinion. I was watching this the other day, right?
Are you trying to trap me?
I'm not trying to trap him. I just want to see if his opinion's still the same. It's not my opinion, but it's not nothing that's like too bad to make me like not respect it, right? We had Sezzy, the first episode. We did a what scenario? It was you fuck your girl, right? And you notice the last few times after you fuck your girl that she goes in the guest room and pleasures herself with the rose, basically.
Third callback.
She hit the rose. So we were saying, is it wrong for you to ask, like, damn, am I not fulfilling your sexual desires?
That's woman's business.
Or like, what's going on? Brandon and Sesni's response was, stay out of women's business.
Before he answers, I think that's a more individual statement. I take that as
I'm not comparing it to that. I'm not comparing it to the other shit.
Saying, but I say that's mine. Like, that's in a personal situation.
Yeah,
that has nothing to do with you. That's not a public thing.
I want to make it up. It's not a public thing.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm just
comparing
saying,
that.
I'm not comparing that.
So I'm just saying, feel the same way.
Their way to respond to that when I said if they were basically saying a nigga shouldn't ask his girl, they should just mind their business. So what I'm saying is, you hitting your girl and you trying to figure out why she keep going to the room and basically getting herself off.
Is that every time or you just had it all night?
The last few times.
Oh shit.
The last few times, like you're noticing, you go take your shower after y'all do whatever you do, and she's in the other room. Whenever you come to the other room, she's pleasuring. Give me what you think.
I don't remember necessarily saying to stay out of women's business part.
You actually were the one who said stay out of women's business.
It probably has something to do with. Like I said, I don't remember that.
100%. I just watched it.
This nigga sound like Amber Heard.
I'm not trying to say you wrong. I just really want.
But I'm still on the same stance. Like, yo, that's what the fuck you want to do afterwards. Hey, go ahead, do your thing. It don't bother me.
Okay.
Cause it's gonna be times like shit.
They're gonna shoot my confidence down a little bit.
So you're telling me I never got down?
So you think
when y'all got done fucking, even caught your nut you did, and she gonna hop in the shower, you ain't never got down, pull the phone.
We're not talking about you ain't never did it. We're saying this is. We're saying this is
Is
a
it-
thing that
is it
happens
your-
over and over.
Is
and
it
over
your
again.
real question? Is it your business to ask? That's really is it?
Yes, bro.
Is it your business to ask?
And wait, it's something that continuously is happening.
Or should you just ignore it? Is it mind
Maybe
business?
she want just a little bit more. Fuck it, go ahead.
And
get
you
it.
ain't giving it.
Bro, if it's happening,
So you ain't.
Would you rather her go get that rose or call Tyrone?
Do you not understand
I get
the
it.
fact that if maybe you don't actually figure out what the issue is, then maybe she's calling Tyrone regardless?
No, maybe.
Do you think that she's willing to use the? Do you think she's willing? Let me ask you this. Do you think she's willing? Do you think she's willing to use that rose every time? And then, or do you think that finally
You
she
said
may
the
just?
last few times. So this is.
So what I'm saying is put it like this. It's been a handful of times you noticing. You don't even know how long it's been going on, but you noticing like, okay. When I asked about even asking about it, you said you should stay out of women's business in that particular episode.
So you basically saying you keep the same energy or no?
Like just ignore it.
And not, I don't know, just bro, just make your mind change.
Because I was, my whole point, what I would say is, my whole point was, I ain't saying don't do it, but I do feel like if it's something that's bothering you as your partner, I should ask you. Like communication, hey, and y'all told me it was wrong.
Y'all as Brandon said.
Yes. I was saying like, hey,
Put me to the episode.
do you, I will, don't worry, it's the first episode says he was
Only thing I
wrong.
would say, I would probably say, you see about number 3-4 times, you be like, hey, you know, you good, am I not pleasing you, or this is something you want to do? And then I'll leave it at that.
That's not what you said.
But that's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm saying like, damn.
You're saying right now, this is
I'm
now,
probably gone.
you're saying right now, that's how you would handle
I'm
it.
like, yo, are we good? Like, am I pleasing you?
But that's
And that's what I was saying.
Justin said though.
That's essentially what I was
Y'all
saying.
kind of was like, nah, you should just.
But he's allowed to backtrack.
I'm just
That's,
saying, like,
that's fine.
You got to think, we probably gone out the because ain't no telling. You know, we have.
You don't know what state you were in when you said that.
Yeah. But like realistically speaking, like I'm not gonna be upset. I'm not gonna feel away.
I didn't say nothing about upset.
Like a DA.
I didn't say nothing about upset.
You don't know what state you in, but he said it. You petty, nigga.
All I'm saying is, I think under my personal opinion,
Tell that nigga about his business.
But that's
I just always thought that was like, I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was a terrible take.
Has never gone over that. This is the
I thought it was a terrible take.
This is the fourth take back we did.
No, I be watching episodes sometimes and I happen to watch that one again and I was just like, no, that's a terrible take.
Let me ask y'all something though. Did that ever happen to y'all before?
No. No, not like on some shit like I gotta come find you and you doing it. Like, no.
I ain't gonna,
sometimes you gonna be short of the performance. It is what it is.
Happened to me one time. I had an off night, you know. Tired of shit.
That's different.
So you feel like you
5 for 28? You was 5 for 28?
I was probably like 1 for 30.
God
Nigga, I'm tired.
1 for 30?
Nigga, I look. When I tell you I nothing in 30 seconds, it was 151.
She had every right to do
Yeah,
it.
it was 151, bro. Right when I nutted, it's still 151. So I know. I know she went in there and did her little design, you know what I'm saying?
He said it was 151.
I
looked up. It was 151.
I told you I was 1 for 30. I was really out here Russell Westbrooking.
So how did that make you feel?
Bro, to be honest, bro, I know I was tired. I ain't gonna do nothing.
But did she like have to do it herself?
Yeah.
So did it? But it wasn't a thing that turned into a whole thing. Like she didn't keep doing it.
No, bro. You know, everybody have an off night, bro. I heard it, so you know what I did? Shit, I just put the covers over my head and went to sleep. But you know, everybody have an off night. Huh?
You ain't watch.
Bro, I was too tired to watch, bro.
I ain't never. But see, I'm a different nigga.
Yeah, enough energy to watch, just not participate.
Mike, coach you through. You want me to hold your legs? Hey, you want me to hold your legs? You squeeze your nipples?
help you, help me, help you.
Yeah, we can go sleep out of this.
All right, man. Look, I guess we ain't gonna get the actual thing. I feel like it's coming in like pause. I feel like it's coming in like 20 minutes. That's what Brandon said. He said I ain't got the 20 minutes. I feel like it's coming in 20 minutes though. I feel you. Everybody been there. So
that nigga doesn't say I feel it coming.
I did. Hey.
Love on top.
Hey, my mama here, I can't really say too much, but I will say, just the other day I did what I did, and I was like, damn, you still go? You still the road part out? Hey, I put my pause. I put my arm around the while she did. I said, shit, go handle your business. I'm supporting you.
Are we still rolling?
Shit,
I'm supporting you, baby.
She might hear it on the playback.
I don't care. She don't hear it.
Hey, fuck that. Nigga, this is gonna be for both of us.
Damn. My daddy, son gotta have a life too.
Hey, look. I'm recording that motherfucker.
Son gotta have a life too.
Son gotta have a life too.
Yo, y'all listen, that is.
Hey, man.
Hey, next week we got something for y'all. It's in the works.
Look, man.
If the year podcast, get your album of the years ready.
Hey, look.
Get your song of the year ready.
Let me put my shit up.
Hot topic of the year ready.
Just in case.
Y'all favorite podcast of the year. Y'all let us know.
Look, just in case, right? If y'all actually, let me see.
Let's be honest.
Just in case this verdict comes out after this podcast, I got a video that's coming up. I got the track, everything. I want y'all to make sure y'all watch that. I'm gonna put if y'all ain't subscribed to my page, I want y'all to follow it. That's all I'm trying to say. Just please follow the page, and we there, the little Flair Lounge. I'm gonna give y'all
We're posting it on both pages.
I'll post it on, I'll post it on. Matter of fact, you're right. I like that idea. I'm gonna post it on both pages, so just make sure y'all pay attention, man. As soon as y'all get the verdict, make sure y'all go ahead and look at one of the pages, and we in there. Shout out to everybody that came through.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate the comments. Appreciate the text messages I got too while we're doing the podcast.
Yeah, we trying to get y'all to stop texting and go ahead and put in the comments. I don't care what it is. If you roast it, put it up.
Make sure y'all keep texting.
Yeah, if it's, you know what? Never mind. All that, man. And we out, baby.